Hey, we are in Job chapter 27, 28, and 29 today. Job he's always thought this, but he comes to this conclusion that no matter what happens, he is just going to be a man of integrity. Great lesson for us. So let's begin in chapter 27. Job said, I am desperate because God All-Powerful refuses to do what is right. As surely as God lives, and while he gives me breath, I will tell only the truth. Until the day I die, I will refuse to do wrong by saying you are right, because each day my conscience agrees that I am innocent. I pray that my enemies will suffer no less than the wicked. Such people are hopeless, and God All-Powerful will cut them down without listening when they beg for mercy. And that is what God should do, because they don't like him or ever pray. Nor now I will explain in detail what God All-Powerful does. All of you have seen these things for yourselves, so you have no excuse. Here is how God All-Powerful treats those who are wicked and brutal. They may have many children, but most of them will go hungry or suffer a violent death. Others will die of a disease, and their widows won't be able to weep. The wicked may collect riches and clothes in abundance as easily as clay, but God's people will wear clothes taken from them and divide up their riches. No homes built by the wicked will outlast a cocoon or a shack. Those sinners may go to bed rich, but they will wake up poor. Terror will strike at night like a flood of or a storm. Then a scorching wind will sweep them away without showing mercy as they try to escape. At last, the wind will celebrate because they are gone. Gold and silver are mined and then purified. The same is done with iron and copper. Miners carry lanterns deep into the darkness to search for these metals. They dig tunnels in distant, unknown places where they dangle by ropes. Far beneath the grain fields, fires are built to break loose those rocks that have jewels of gold. Miners go to places unseen by the eyes of hawks. They walk on soil unknown to the proudest lions. With their own hands, they remove sharp rocks and uproot mountains. They dig through the rocks in search of jewels and precious metals. They also uncover the sources of rivers and discover secret places. But where is wisdom found? No human knows the way, nor can it be discovered in the deepest sea. It is worth much more than silver or pure gold or precious stones. Nothing is its equal, not God or costly glass. Wisdom is worth much more than coral, jasper, or rubies. All the topaz of Ethiopia and the finest gold cannot compare with it. Where then is wisdom? It is hidden from human eyes and even from birds. Death and destruction have merely heard rumors about where it is found. God is the only one who knows the way to wisdom because he sees everything beneath the heavens. When God divided out the wind and the water, and when he decided the path for rain and lightning, he also determined the truth and defined wisdom. God told us wisdom means that you respect me, the Lord, and turn from sin. Job said, I long for the past when God took care of me, and the light from his lamp showed me the way through the darkness. I was in the prime of life. God All-Powerful was my closest friend, and all of my children were nearby. My herds gave enough milk to bathe my feet, and from my oil harvest flowed rivers of oil. When I sat down at the meeting of the city council, the young leaders stepped aside while the older ones stood and remained silent. Everyone was pleased with what I said and did. When poor people or orphans cried out for help, I came to the rescue. And I was highly praised for my generosity to widows and others in poverty. Kindness and justice were my coat and hat. I was good to the blind and to the lame. I was a father to the needy, and I defended them in court, even if they were strangers. When criminals attacked, I broke their teeth and set their victims free. I felt certain that I would live a long and happy life, then die in my own bed. In those days, I was strong like a tree with deep roots and with plenty of water, or like an archer's new bow. Everyone listened in silence to my welcome advice. And when I finished speaking, nothing needed to be said. My words were eagerly accepted like the showers of spring, and the smile on my face renewed everyone's hopes. My advice was followed as though I were a king leading my troops, or someone comforting those in sorrow. And so we see a couple of short little things. Chapter 8's a poem. It's a poem, and Job says, we work so hard. Man works so hard to find gold and silver and jasper. We'll dig deep. We'll light fires. We'll hang from ropes. But how hard do you search for wisdom? How hard are you trying to find that? How diligent are you to be a wise person? And here's how he sums it up. True wisdom is being in a right relationship with God. What a lesson for us. You want wisdom? Be in a right relationship with God. Have a great day.